If your dog is constantly tearing at their side, scratching and chewing until they're miserable, you might be tempted to reach for synthetic shampoo or a prescribed cream. But what if the answer isn't in a medicine cabinet, but in the earth? Conditions like atopic dermatitis degrade the skin's natural defenses. The protective barrier weakens, moisture escapes, and the tissue is left red, flaky, and deeply irritated. Slapping a topical ointment on these hot spots might offer a few hours of relief, but treating the surface alone traps you in an endless cycle, because the visible irritation is rarely the starting point of the problem. Practitioners of traditional herbalism have long suggested that external symptoms are a window into internal health, specifically that the state of the skin is tied to the state of the digestive system. If that's true, finding real relief for your dog requires us to look past the external irritation and investigate their gut ecosystem. It raises the possibility that cooling an internal fire is the only way to permanently stop the heat on the outside. Biologists call this connection the gut-skin axis. It is a biological communication highway linking the microbiome of the stomach directly to the dermal layers of the skin. When a dog eats allergens, the protective gut lining becomes inflamed. It weakens, allowing microscopic particles into the bloodstream. The immune system panics, triggering a systemic alarm. These inflammatory signals speed along the gut-skin axis, crashing into the skin, causing the barrier to splinter. Suddenly, the dog's coat is covered in hives, hot spots, and overwhelming itchiness. Persistent scratching functions as a final alarm bell for a digestive tract in crisis. To repair this system, we turn to nature's apothecary, starting with functional mushroom compounds. These specific fungi serve as immunomodulators, substances that regulate the immune system. They lower the volume on the body's overactive response, bringing down the swelling and clearing up flaky, crusty patches on your dog's skin. With the internal alarm silenced, the skin needs to be physically rebuilt. Plant ingredients like sunflower oil and flaxseed step in as the cellular cement. Looking at this diagram, the skin barrier resembles a brick wall. These plant oils are packed with linoleic acid, an essential omega-6 fatty acid that acts as the mortar, filling in the cracked gaps and restoring the skin's structural integrity. By patching those holes, these plant-based lipids lock internal moisture in and create a tight shield that keeps environmental irritants out. To cool the body down and prevent future flare-ups, marine microalgae provides a dense plant-based source of anti-inflammatory omega-3s. But the long-term fix relies on feeding the beneficial bacteria living inside the digestive tract, using kitchen staples like sweet potato, pumpkin puree, carrots, and green beans. These fibrous vegetables are full of prebiotic fiber. This is the exact fuel those good bacteria need to multiply, crowd out harmful microbes, and maintain a calm, balanced gut flora. Combining potent anti-inflammatory botanicals with prebiotic vegetables creates an internal biome where chronic inflammation and the resulting itch cannot survive. The healing process follows a chronological order. First, the gut lining calms and seals. Next, the inflammatory signals traveling up to the skin go quiet. Finally, the external dermal barrier tightens and repairs. The physical results speak for themselves. The red hot spots fade, the flaking stops, and the dog's coat grows in thick and glossy. Give the canine body the right botanical building blocks, and it will repair its own most complex systems from the inside out. Synthetic medications might mask symptoms for a few hours, but time-tested, earth-based nutrition actually rebuilds the weakened systems causing the itch. You don't always need a prescription to help your dog feel better. Often, the whole food remedies they desperately need are already sitting right in your kitchen pantry. By curating your dog's bowl with the holistic elements of nature, you can extinguish the itch at its source and give your best friend back a comfortable, happy life.